Welcome to qnawire.
This is a little bit of a tricky problem. We're told that we have this function that is quadratic and we have this parabola, and we're told that we have this angle of inclination, which we're going to call phi. And now our goal is to find that angle phi. Well, the first thing that we need to do is find the derivative of our function. And in this case, I'm going to use the limit definition just for the sake of practice, so we gain our knowledge of limits, become more comfortable with this. So we know that f prime of x equals the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. And then we know that our function is x squared. So we're going to use that knowledge and plug that into our limit. We're going to get the limit as h approaches 0 of x plus h squared minus x squared all over h. And now I can simplify this a little bit, knowing that I have a quadratic function. I'm going to get the limit as h approaches 0 of x plus h plus x times x plus h minus x all over h. So we can simplify this to let our h's cancel. We're going to get the limit as h approaches 0 of 2x plus h times h all over h. Now we can see that these h's are going to cancel, and that makes our limit much easier to solve. So we're going to get the limit as h approaches 0 of 2x plus h, and then we can just plug in 0 for h, and we'll get that our derivative, f prime of x, is 2x. Now you, of course, could have done this using the power rule, just not using the limit definition, and you would have gotten the same thing. So then we're told the slope of the tangent. We know that the slope of the tangent y equals f of x is at x equals a. We're given this point 1, 1. So let's find f prime of 1. F prime of 1 would be equal to 2 times 1, which equals 2. Now we have to incorporate this knowledge that the fact that we have this angle. So we have this inclination, this angle. So the inclination of the tangent is this angle phi, and we don't know that yet. So the slope that we're trying to find is the tangent of phi. Well, we know that tangent of phi equals 2. That's what we just calculated, f prime of 1. But we want to know phi. So how would I rearrange that? Well, phi would be equal to the arctangent of 2, or another way to say that is the inverse tangent of 2. So then you can just plug that into a calculator, and we'll find that that angle phi equals 63 degrees. So I hope that this problem helped you understand not only how to find the derivative using the limit definition, but also how we can incorporate our knowledge of tangents to find this angle of inclination in our parabola.